let's show all of my Thomas Kidcraft Imaginarium and other brand train track collection. First, I'm going to show you these, which are the track. First up, we got the small straights and the small curves. I also got these double-sided ones and these little things that go in between tracks. Next up, we have the long straights and the long curves. We have some 3D printed in here. Same with that one. Next up, we kind of got like the random shed enters, these type of curves, these curves at these on them, stoppers, randoms, and ramps. Just sort of like a random bin. Next up, we got all the ramps right here. And we also have the big ramps. And then we got all the switches. We got that switch, and then we got that switch. A whole bunch of these. And some 3D printed ones. Next up is the roads. See, we got these like flat pieces. These Brio roads. We got crossings and this. Next, we got all of our cargos and signs and just sort of like random stuff. Next up, we got all the trains. We got the block supports. And then we got all of our actual supports. And we'll start from over here. This right here is the black bridge that came in the Metro line Imaginarium set. It's fine, you know. I like it so much. Next up, we got this crane thing that came in a Melissa Doug set. I kind of like it. I got more coming in the mail that might be better than it, though. When I don't have when I have an empty space, I just put that. Next up, we got this. This is like a blue bridge. It rumbles. This is the one I was talking about inside of my video of ranking the train pieces. This finally came in. Now, I said it was supposed to rumble down, but I thought it was supposed to rumble down. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool piece. Next up, we got this guy tucked away back here. That piece is not great at all. That piece always falls down, and I hate it. But I would still use it. Next up, we got these bridge things. I put these together because they gotta be together. I got this one. It's kind of... This one's from an Orbitanium set. And this one What brand is this from? This came from a random unknown brand. Next up, we got this. This came in the Expressway set from Creedcraft. And it's very cool. And good if you want to make like a rocky track. Next up, we got the Brio Smart Tech Waterfall. The first Brio on here. This is very cool. This is a very new piece because you can put trains here, and it makes noise. Next up, we got this. This came in the same set as the one I was talking about. Not this one, but the one I was talking about, like, before this one. Kind of like a sidekick to that one. I kind of like it. Next up, we got our sheds. This shed came in the same set as that crane over there we were talking about before. Came in a Melissa and Doug set. See, that's the same set it came in. I haven't seen the back of this thing in a while. But yeah, it is kind of dirty because it's been laying in a shed. Next up, we got this Brio turntable. See, there's like 7 different directions you could go, and you could turn this table. My brother hates this all because it does this, but I'm not too bothered by it. Next up, we got this Imaginarium shed that came in the Metroline set from Imaginarium. This is a pretty cool shed. Way better than that one. This one's old. This one's new. Next up, this one came from a small Imaginarium set. Okay, now it's time to review this shelf. So this is gonna be fun. These actually go to the table that I am storing my pieces on. I have these down here because we are missing one of these. So yeah, hopefully I can make my subway soon. Next up, we got this tunnel. It's not bad, you know. It does have some flaws, but hey, a good space filler. Same with this red tunnel. This came in the subway set. This one's Brio support. The reason why I only have one, I used to have 2 of them, but that one broke. I hope I can get more. Don't make this one break. Sorry I keep itching my foot so much. It just itches a lot today. Like when I started reviewing over here, it wouldn't stop itching. Next up, we got this support that came in the Metroline set. And oh, don't mind the mess back there. I had a bit too much fun. Next up, we got this tunnel thing. This piece is really cool. It's new, and look what you can do with it. This side closes, this side opens, but this side opens, and this side closes. And look how cool that is. And if you want both sides open, just do that. That is so cool. Okay, I don't know why I have 2 of these. don't know why I want a third one. That is a really cool piece, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a lifting bridge, and it could... Cool. It does the same with that one. This one's a bit loose, so I want to get rid of this one more than I want to get rid of that one. You know what? Sure. I'm getting rid of this one. Because why do I need two? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna miss it, but hey, I had to do what needs to be done. Next up, we got this. This is kind of complicated to use because it falls down and then like. Just annoying. Next up, we got this. I don't know what's so special about this. This came in the Expressway set from KidCraft, and I'm in for it. Okay, one of my favorites here, it's the collapsing bridge. You can see if I press this button, it collapses down. I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's the design that makes me want to have another one. Next up, we got this guy. My absolute favorite. You see, you go through there, or you can put a track through here, up or down the ground. It's a really cool one. Next up is this airport, which we actually super glued. You can see it's just an airport. Next up, we got this big mountain set. Oh, this one came in the Expressway and this one. This one came in the Metro line set from Imaginarium. This one is actually one that I've been wanting for years before I finally got it. Next up, we got this turtle shed, I like to call it. It's cool because it could fit anywhere. Next up, we got this like brand new piece. This one is the curved bridge I got at my local toy store, Geppetto's. Next up, we got this. It's kind of like those, but better. Next up, we got this stop and go thing. This came in the same Orbitarium set as that. Yeah, I only have one of those sets. I want to get like another set of. Next up, we got our two bells. The difference is that this is a sticker, while this is printed. And then listen to the rings. That's the old one, and this is the new one. So yeah, they're different, with the same kind of design. From the front, they look identical, but from the side, they don't. Next up, we got this signal station. You can see if you do this little knob here, you could actually switch where you want to go. Which is pretty cool. Plus, getting rid of that extra lifting bridge means that there's way more space. Next up is the bubble loader. Now this seems useless, but you're supposed to put like a cartridge in here and then put that, but we lost it. Next up we got this title. This came with a train. It's a new piece. You can see it's definitely one of the newer ones. This crane. This came in a set I got a long time ago. I love this piece. It's Brio, and you know I love my Brio. One time I actually said I hated Brio. I used to hate Brio. We got this. You can see it's supposed to make noise, but the noise box doesn't work. And it's Brio, which means... But our motorized train that we had always gets stuck in here. And oh, there's like fruit punch or something in there. Next up, we got this Mickey Mouse set. Another Brio. So many Brios. You could record your voice. I can't show you because there's no batteries in these things. Okay. Now we got all these extras. But first, let me show you this piece. It's my Brio Subway. You can see, you could put passengers in here. The doors actually open and closed, and then you could put a train here to pick up the passengers. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got more pieces coming in, so yeah, that's why I'm getting rid of some pieces so I can make space. Well, that's probably why I feel like I'm missing some of my pieces. It's probably because I'm giving them away. Next up, we got this Diamondite set. This one is so cool. This is a really cool Thomas set. We got these, which came in the Metro line of Imaginarium. These two came from that one Learning Curve set. It's very janky. I feel like these are gonna break. And then finally, what a bad ending. It is like a little bridge. This came in a Melissa and Doug set. And that's all of my train pieces showcased in about 18 minutes. I still have more in the mail coming, so let's just see if the other version of this comes.